Hello, everyone. You're welcome to the March edition of The Track Beyond the Court. It's going to be an amazing edition. So we have a very special guest in our midst. We are currently at the Mizane Production Factory. And with me is the CEO of Mizane Foods. So we'll be welcoming her upstage as she introduces herself. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Ma, can you introduce yourself so that we can get to know you better?
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, all. It's good to be here today. My name is Mariam Yakubu Yana, the founder and CEO of Mainstream Limelight Limited. We're producers of Mizane Foods in Kebbi State, Northwest Nigeria. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor, amongst others. So I'm not good at giving a bio of myself, so we'll just stop there.
Wow, that was brief but heavy. It was brief but heavy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for accepting our invitation.
You're
it's
welcome.
Such a privilege to have you on our show.
Thank you.
Okay, so although you don't like giving a detailed biography of yourself, but still, we still want to know.
Okay.
Because you see, this story is not complete if we don't know where it started from.
Okay.
So we want to just get to know you, like walk us briefly through your background, your educational background.
Oh, okay.
And then some other details you think you would like us to know.
All right. I grew up in Sokoto. Gave birth in Sokoto. I started my primary school in Sokoto. From Sokoto, went to FGGC Gwandu here in Kebbi State. From there, I proceeded to study archaeology at University of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. From there, I did my PGD in field archaeology in Jos. I served in Jos. Then I did my PGD in field archaeology in Jos. Then from there, I worked at a photo studio after school, after university, and I got a job in Lagos, a German company, and started my career there. And when I got married, I quit the job and I left Lagos back to Funtua, then in Katsina State. So from Katsina, we moved down to Kebbi.
Wow, that's pretty an interesting journey. I also finished from ABU myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Naturally ahead.
Well, naturally ahead. They can't argue
No,
that.
no, nobody can.
Oh, wow, that's nice. It's interesting to know that you studied archaeology, and then looking at how you have carved a path for yourself. It's quite interesting. It's interesting, and then you have also brought us into a glimpse of what your career looked like. You said you did photo. You worked at a photo shop?
Yes,
Wow.
after university, because I didn't want to stay at home doing nothing. So that was why I worked in a photo studio for a few months before I went for service.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
Wow. So I think I just want, because a good number of my audience are young minds.
Okay.
So when you are saying things like this, I want to lay emphasis so that they start picking things, not till we reach the tail end before they start picking.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I want them to pick from that already. You see what she said, that she didn't want to stay at home. She wanted to be doing something. It's important you are doing something. It's very important you are doing something. And then you also did your PGD in
field archaeology. Now, after service, I came back to Sokoto, and then I worked in a boutique.
Okay, you also worked in a boutique?
I worked in a boutique. I remember my mom was like, Mariam, why a boutique? And I said, I don't want to stay at home doing nothing. Secondly, I don't see myself working in a corporate world. So I know I'm destined for greatness, and me working 9 to 5 will not give me what I want in future. So let me start somewhere. Let me learn from someone, and that was how it started.
Okay, so you attached yourself as an entrepreneur too. All right.
Yeah.
So that means you have never worked in a corporate organization.
No, I did. After service, after when I was working in the boutique, I got a job in Lagos. Then I moved.
Okay,
to
that was the
Lagos.
German firm you
Yes,
talked about.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's awesome.
I moved to Lagos and worked there from 2023 to 2003 to 2006. Sorry, from 2003 to 2006.
Okay.
Yes.
It's really interesting. I'm loving the journey so far. It's just that what's interesting to me now is the fact that you studied archaeology, but now you are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So it's a very nice contrast for me. Yes, because we're looking at track beyond the court. You see, some people get stuck in what they are doing, and then they feel there is no other thing left for them to do again. You just stick to what you study, and then you are there. So for the fact that you actually did even a PhD in field archaeology, or now you're an entrepreneur, I just want to ask, how did that shift happen?
Okay, so after I got married in 2006, I left Lagos. I joined my husband in Katsina. Then, still, I didn't want to stay at home doing nothing. I started selling fabrics. No, actually, what happened was someone called me. She didn't know I had left Lagos. So she said, Mariam, how is Lagos? I said, Lagos is fine. Like, she wants Asoebi. Can I help her get? I said, fine, I can help you get it. And that was how I started selling fabrics. Started selling fabrics, and it really grew. Like, I was doing well. Then we moved to Kebbi. And when we moved to Kebbi, I continued selling fabrics until I realized that every home we go to in Kebbi, there's one parent or the other that has diabetes. And also, anytime I'm traveling to see my father-in-law, I'm always struggling on what to get for him because
he's selective.
Yes. So that was how the idea came of like, why not just get something? And here they have fonio, acha, that's what they have mostly here. So I was like, okay, let me get an alternative for them. Let them not just be feeding on fonio. They should have an alternative. Then I just thought of tamba, that's finger millet. Okay. That was how it started. And we don't get it around Kebbi. You can only get it in Jos. Then that was when my service connect worked because I served in Jos. So I called my people in Jos and I told them, okay, I want tamba. They were like, okay, it's fine. I sent the money and they sent it down to Kebbi. That was how it started. I started with 2 products, which is spiced finger millet and unspiced finger millet. And immediately I registered it with NAFDAC from home. Okay. Yes, from home. I registered it with NAFDAC from home. And after that, I was like, there should be a substitute for sugar. And that was when I thought of date powder. And that was how the products continued to increase it.
Wow.
Now we have over 14 products.
I think you get that. 14 products starting from just an initiative. I don't think you have tasted that date powder. I tasted it, yes. I bought the date powder, yes. I've taken the Tom Brown, the date powder. What was the other one you got? The tiger nut powder, yes. They are really nice. They are really nice.
Thank you.
It's nice knowing that your journey didn't really start from an home of entrepreneurs. Or is there anybody an entrepreneur around?
Growing up, my mom used to sell, we were in a school, and my mom used to sell all the zobo and kunuzaki. That was when we were still in primary school. Yes. But then that was a long time ago.
They used to take it too far. They would just do it.
Yeah, they just do it and just leave it like that. That was what happened. She just did it, and when we left the school area, she stopped.
I want to really know what really sparked. Now you've told us what actually brought you to the entrepreneurial premise. I want to know what really sparked that entrepreneurial spirit in you.
Well, it has always been there. Like I said, when I walked in the boutique and my mom was like, Mariam, why a boutique? And I said, I just want to start learning from somewhere because I don't see myself
doing the 9 to 5.
Yes. And don't forget, when I was working in the boutique, I got an invitation. No, someone wanted to leave Zenith Bank to join her husband.
Okay.
So they called me. They called my elder sister. My elder sister said, okay, I'll be the right fit for the job. I was working in a boutique. So I dressed up. I went to Zenith Bank. That was in Sokoto. I went to Zenith Bank. And I met the lady they asked me to meet. And we were going for the interview. She was like, Mariam, this is what you will say. And you will just get the job. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. We took the staircase. And then I told her, no, I can't.
Wow.
Yes, I told her I can't. I was working in a boutique.
You refused a bank job to return back to a boutique?
Yes. I told her, this is not where I belong.
That conviction was solid.
Yes, I told her, this is not where I belong. And that was it.
Wow.
Came back.
Wow.
Everybody was angry with me, and I told them, this is not for me. I can't do it. And if I can't do it, I'll just go and embarrass people there. So please just leave me where I am.
I think there is something we really need to pick from this. The fact is not that what we are pointing out is not that there is a problem with the 9 to 5 job.
There's no problem. A lot of people are doing well. They're doing very well for themselves.
Yes, I think there was one time I browsed the highest paid employer in Nigeria. No, the highest paid employee in Nigeria. That's the manager of MTN. I think his salary, let's not go into it, but it's ridiculous. So there are people that are really doing well with the 9 to 5 job. Well, I think the point here is that we all know ourselves, and then we somehow there's a voice telling you that this is what you are destined for. So regardless of where you find yourself at that moment, you keep the vision straight, and then somehow you know the path that will lead you to that destination.
Sure.
That was a strong conviction for someone that just finished in a country like our own. Wow, that's nice, man. Okay, I want to ask, with the name Mazin, how did you come about it? It's sounding quite unique.
Okay, my name is Mariam, and my native name is Zaini.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I was thinking there was more. I was expecting some mysteries behind.
There's no mystery.
Okay, so Mariam Zainab.
Mazin is me, and I am Mazin.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. It's good to know. Okay, so we now know she's the CEO of Mazin. So in case you are forgetting her name, if you remember Mazin, you should be able to figure it out. All right, it's Mariam Zainab. We are in northern Nigeria.
Yeah.
And it's not really a home for entrepreneurs. It's something we all know. It's okay. I think they might drag me for this, but obviously, maybe some part of the north, but Kebbi as a state, it's not. I'm not saying the government are not supporting. I'm just saying Kebbi as a state has not really opened up to entrepreneurs. We don't have too many entrepreneurs, and then it's a tougher decision to now be a female entrepreneur in the north. If you're in the north, you should know what I'm talking about. So I want to ask, how has been your journey so far?
Okay, to correct that, because I am the chairperson of National Association for Small Medium Enterprises, NASME.
Okay.
We have a lot of female entrepreneurs in Kebbi.
Wow.
A lot of them. Usually they hold exhibitions, and when you go to those exhibitions, 90% of the business owners are female.
Wow, I think I'm learning something new.
Yes,
so I take correction. I retrieve what I said back.
So we have a lot of female entrepreneurs who are doing very, very well for themselves.
Wow, in Kebbi.
In Kebbi.
I need to go out often.
In Kebbi, we have a lot of them. Okay. And the truth is, yes, it's not been easy, but then when you have a vision, when you have a goal, and when you're determined, you push through. I wouldn't say I've gotten any support from the government, no. And we've done very well for ourselves by God's grace.
Okay.
If you don't push through, you'll be left behind. That's the truth.
Okay, I think you will have to explain to us that push through.
Okay, fine. For me, when I started, right, a lot of people made a lot of negative comments, but then I didn't look at that, right? And if you say you want to stay only in Kebbi, if my customer base was mainly in Kebbi, I wouldn't have gone this far. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we are not just processing dates, tiger nut, sweet potato to sell in Kebbi. We export.
Right.
Yes. And most of our clients, 80% of our clients are outside Kebbi.
Okay.
Yes.
I get
80% of our clients are outside Kebbi. Because if we say we're going to stay in Kebbi alone, maybe we wouldn't have been where we are today. Yes, so you need to study your environment, know your customers, and target them.
Right.
Yes, so we targeted our customers and they found us and we sell to them.
Wow.
Just yesterday, if you were here yesterday, you would see over 11 boxes that were sent to Europe. They left yesterday.
Wow, that's nice. So you supply to Europe too?
Supply to Europe, we'll supply to US, we'll supply to UK, Sweden, we have customers there.
That's encouraging. That's
from Kebbi. And most times when we go to exhibitions in Lagos or in Abuja and they see our products, they see our packaging, and they're like, are you sure you're in Kebbi? I'm like, yes. They said, no, maybe someone in Lagos did this for you. And I'm, no, we did it in Kebbi. We sourced for raw materials in Kebbi. We process them here and we package them here. We do everything here in Kebbi.
That's the plus to Kebbi as a state.
Yes, it is.
I think the government should see this and have a way of coming in. Because I'm looking at the role this is playing, curbing diabetes, and then also
not just diabetes. Let me come in.
Okay.
We make Tom Brown.
Yes.
Last year we did over 60,000 tons of Tom Brown from this factory. We have another factory that had to
like we produce 60,000 tons of Tom Brown.
Yes, that was distributed along. I can't remember how many local governments per se. I think 6 or so, because we only produced and gave it to the NGO that's...
An NGO, okay, you collaborated with an NGO.
We didn't collaborate.
It wasn't collaboration, you sold to them.
We sold to them, yes. Right. We didn't collaborate. We sold. They came to us, they saw our facility, they trusted us, and they gave us the contract, and we did the job and delivered to them. We also delivered a trailer to Sokoto, we delivered to Katsina, we delivered to Kaduna.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
all from this factory.
Yes, and I know that Tom Brown itself is a way of curbing malnutrition.
Yes. So we also did our CSR last year, and I think they did yesterday as well. So we don't just produce for organizations, we also give out Tom Brown to NGOs, associations to share to children.
Wow.
Yes.
At this junction, I must confess, you are doing well, man.
Thank you very much.
You are doing really well.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. One of the things I want to ask is, you see, it's like you are doing really much. It's 60,000 tons of Tom Brown here is not small. It's not small work. So I want to ask, and you're a married man, you're a married woman, you just said it when you were doing the introduction.
Yes, and I have 3 children.
3 children?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you balance this with family?
Well, a supportive husband who believes in my dreams.
Oh my God, this. I think the men out there are hearing this.
A supportive husband who believes in my dreams.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So your husband has really been supportive.
Very supportive.
Shout out to yes. What's his name? So I'll give it Mr. Yakubu. Shout out to Mr. Yakubu. It's really weird these days to find husbands that actually believe in the dreams of their wives. Most times they feel the wife is supposed to follow. Yeah, but to really find the husband that is this supporting, it's a nice one. I think a shout out to him. Yeah, so from Learners Forge, we are saying a big shout out to Mr. Yakubu. We have a lot of young guys there too. They are learning. I'm learning too. I'm learning too. Yes, I'm learning. So as we think of wrapping up, I'll be asking the question that is really important that will be in the mind of every other person now. What will be your advice? So we'll be splitting this advice. What will be your advice generally to young people? You see, when I started Track Beyond the Core, I discovered that there are a lot of young people, especially around this axis. Okay, I've been in this axis for a long time. So when I'm saying around this axis, I'm not stereotyping. I'm just saying what I know. And then you see, whenever you ask students, what do you want to study? It's always medicine, it's always nursing, it's always, and from your statistics, I know you are doing really great. So if people can be exposed to other opportunities that are available to them outside the
theology.
Yeah.
So my parents asked me to go. They called someone that I should go and meet him and they should change it to history. I was like, me, history. I can't study history. So when I went, no, I know my strength now. Okay. When I went, I told the man and he said, okay, let's tell your parents they have to pay extra school fees. I told him, they'll say no problem, they'll pay. So, okay, he now said, fine, let's tell them if they retrieve the admission for archaeology, they will not give me another admission, so it's 50-50. Yeah. I was like, So I called one of my cousins who helped me convince my parents to allow me just study my archaeology and be climbing all the mountains I want to climb, and that was what happened. So go for what you want, go for what you can study, and most importantly, have a skill. Learn a skill. It's very important. When I'm employing, the first thing I ask you is, what skill do you have? Okay. I remember even Musa, when they called me from NYSC camp and said, okay, there's someone we have for you, and the first thing I asked him was, what skill do you have? What can you do?
Not right? Just your certificate.
Your certificate is irrelevant what can to you me. Do? It's not as if the certificate is nothing, but no, what can you do? What can you do? You can study food technology and you don't know anything in that space, but what else can you do? And immediately he told me, I was like, fine, you are accepted. And that was it. So have a skill. Even when I went to Lagos to work in a German company, it was because I knew how to use a computer.
Yeah, you were computer literate.
Yes, I was computer literate. And recently, they've sent me 2 corpers in the last 2 months, female core members who don't know how to use a computer.
People usually take it for granted, but
and I declined them. I rejected them just because they don't know how to use a computer. It's like I was really surprised for you not to be computer literate in this age and time. And that was what I wanted. And because they really wanted to serve here, but I couldn't take them because they are not computer literate. And what I need is someone who is computer literate. Wow. So have a skill, learn a skill. There's so many skills out there. And it's something you can learn on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
When I went into food processing, I started with trial and error. It was trial and error until I got it right. That is why we do food processing trainings as well. That is why when you want one-on-one training now, I charge you very well.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to take out all the losses you will make and teach you what you need to know.
You did the trial and error on the ABIA.
Yes, I've spent my money doing the trial and error.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, okay, follow these organizations. They have opportunities. Register in these associations. When you belong to these associations, you will see these opportunities. They will call you for this and all of that, right?
Yeah.
So, have a skill.
I think that's a
and aside having a skill, a lot of youths now want to start now and make it now.
Okay.
Which is not possible. I registered the business in 2018. I started food processing in 2020. there were a lot of opportunities that came that we were supposed to get those opportunities, but because of one thing or the other, we were sidelined. And instead of me to be discouraged, I got angry and pushed harder. That's why we are where we are today.
Yeah, because you refuse to be discouraged.
I refuse to be discouraged
You saw
because
the long time.
yes, a lot of opportunities will come that you are the one who is right for that opportunity, but you be sidelined because you don't know someone or one thing or the other, right? But that was supposed to discourage me, but that rooted me and got me angry. That's why I can tell you specifically that, okay, like I said, I can tell you organizations you would collaborate with or you will follow and you see opportunities and grab them. I would say I've gotten more of international support for my business than any support, any local support.
Because you're rightly positioned.
Yes, I was rightly positioned. I've gotten more of international support. The first major support I got a grant from an international organization, and we got also equipment from an international organization. Yes. So we were rightly positioned. We were online. We didn't take that for granted, despite we were in Kebbi. We were online, and people from around the world were seeing us and are still seeing us.
So if someone wants to contact you now, because I know that's what will be ringing the minds of the audience, this woman knows so much. How can we? Because some of these courses, you say they actually pay for it, but some of a good number of our audience are in diaspora. They are not here. Some of them are abroad. Some of them are within the country. Some are not in the state. There are not people that can easily come to you. So
we do virtual training.
Okay, virtual trainings
yes,
too.
We do virtual trainings. We do physical trainings. Okay. We're registered with ITF. Industrial Training Fund. We do trainings with them too. And we have people who want to go into food processing, but they don't have the equipment or the facility. We do contract manufacturing. We do export manufacturing, where we produce for you, we label for you in your own brand.
All right, I get.
Your own brand, that's white label. We produce for you.
That is what we call collaboration now.
Yes. Okay. We produce for you, we label for you, then ship it to you either in Nigeria or anywhere you want. Okay. So we do all of that.
So I think on this video, we'll put a link of your socials so that anybody that wants to reach you can easily contact you. All right. Yes, I wanted us to round up, but there's still much I want to extract from this piece. Okay. Yeah, for people that are stuck in a particular career, stuck in a career, the people that have been doing the same thing over and over again, there is no fulfillment, but they are just stuck. You know, you're telling us about your boutique business. The thing is that if you have run your boutique business for,
I didn't run it.
If you have worked with that, yes, if you have worked with the person for let's say 5 to 10 years, there is a way you will just feel, maybe it's boutique business that is it for me. So there are people that are somehow stuck. Now, what's your advice? How do you think they can break out of that cycle?
Check your environment. What is lacking in your environment? Your contacts, what are they lacking? What are people around you complaining of? Say, for instance, you live in an area where, I'm just giving an example, in an area where it's far from the market.
Yes.
You can bring something that people will easily buy, that they don't have to go to the market. That is solving a problem. Yeah. So look around you. You can make yours different. You can do yours. You can do maybe a package. You can package maybe what's it called, okra. You know, all these things, pepper or something. You can present it well for people in your environment by depending on your environment, because some, if you package, they will not buy.
Yeah, you have to.
And also, it also depends on your target audience, on your target market, right? So look around you. What is that thing that is lacking? Be the solution. That was how I started.
Started small too.
I started small with 5,000.
Wow, that was
Yes, I started with 5,000 in 2020. And when we have peak production, we have over 150 staff working.
Yes, I just got talking with someone this and he said he came one of those, I think, what do we call those staffs now? Those ones that are contract staffs, yes. I came and then he worked and then went home with 6K that day. In Nigeria, that's big money. Any 6K for 30 days, you're a big boy. No, you're a big man. Yes, that's big money. And that is to say how far you have gone.
And we don't hold back during that contract period, we don't hold back. We make sure we settle them well. I don't make the decisions on how much is paid. I have the management that handles all of that. They just tell me and I give them the go ahead to pay.
That's awesome. So,
but when I started, I was doing everything. I was going to the market, I was buying, I was washing, I was carrying things on my head. I was doing everything when I started. Everything. So that's why now when they say something is not working, I'll come and do it because I taught them when they came.
I've gone through all the process.
I've gone through I know everything. So there's nothing you will tell me that I don't know in this business because I taught them when they came.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
This is interesting. And what's your major motivation? What's your strongest? What keeps you going? Someone can arrive at this particular point and then just get relaxed, but it still look like you are striving. You are making strides. What's your major motivation?
God has been helping me. I wouldn't come this far without the help of God. Like I owe everything to Him. And I have a lot of people who are looking up to me. I can't feel them.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a solid one.
I have a lot of people who are looking up to me. I have a lot of people who I need to encourage. So falling or going down will bring a lot of people down.
That's a solid one, man. That's a solid one. As interesting as this episode has been, it will still have to come to an end. So we will be closing here. I want to appreciate everybody that's keyed in, everybody that's logged in. I want to say a big thank you to you, man.
Thank you.
For your time, for taking us as we are. Yes, this is the first time I'm meeting her in person. I've just been hearing about her. Then I think I saw a picture when we wanted to do the fly. That was the first time I saw the picture. Yes, she's looking very young. She's a big mommy. Don't go there. She's a big mommy. Yes, and you can rightly state now that you made the right decision.
Yes.
There are no regrets.
No regrets. All the downfalls are lessons. That I tell my mentees, don't go this way, don't go this way, go this way. So
you have made the errors.
God has been faithful. Yes, I've made the errors for them. I've paid the price for them.
The price. Please find a mentor. It's important. You don't need to.
Yes, and I also have mentors. I'm not just all by myself. Yes, I have mentors. Forget that. Okay, we are doing I have mentors that I call.
Wow.
Yes, I have over 5 mentors.
Right. That's a strong chain.
Yes, I have 5 mentors that I always look up to, that I always call. Okay, I'm doing this. Is it right? Is it wrong? Should I do this? Right? Mm-hmm. I have mentors.
Oh, that's interesting.
I have mentors.
This is beautiful. It's all right. So you go on with that. Take that home. You need mentors. Yeah, because a lot of young people don't like mentors. They want to just. We love independence.
Yes.
We just want to. Please find a mentor. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
We'll be closing it here. We'll be drawing the curtain here. It has been such a huge pleasure having you.
Thank you.
So I think we can come next time. Yes, and is there a vacancy? I didn't ask.
No vacancy.
If there is vacancy, so that I can apply.
No vacancy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, man. So this will be the end of the live stream. So is there any question? Yes, there are usually people that have questions. So we'll just briefly take that. If there are no questions, we'll call it a day. I want to also appreciate the crew members. Yeah.
Yes, before that, we are this far because of my team members.
Okay.
Yes, I can travel anywhere
and the team members are just holding the fort.
Yes, they are holding the fort. They're doing a very great job, and I always appreciate them.
Yeah, they are doing great. I know one is he has been I've been seeing him busy lately. Is that right? Is there any question? Let us check. Is there anybody asking any question? Somebody's just joining. And the person joined late.